Okay, so I want to ask you about the inflation. What do you feel about that? People just don't know how to live anymore.
Really? So it used to cost $2, it's now $4 or $5.
Wow.
41 years or something like that.
Rent is ridiculously expensive.
Record high.
Can I ask you like how much your income?
I want more.
はい、どうもこんにちは、しゅんです。今日はですね、オランダにいる外国人に今のインフレについてちょっとインタビューをしてきたんですが、僕としては衝撃的だったので、そのご紹介をね、したいと思います。何が衝撃的かと言いますと、今回はアムステルダムにいる人たちにアポなしで直撃インタビューをしたんですが、思いのほか観光客がめちゃくちゃ多くて、オランダだけじゃなくて他の国のインフレの話もね、聞けました。ですが、その内容がですね、ちょっとびっくりしたので、今回の動画では今世界で起きている事実を皆さんにお届けできたらいいなと思っております。現在ですね、日本のインフレ率も上がっているかと思うんですが、それによって不安を感じたり、節約されている方もね、いらっしゃると思います。現在僕が住んでいるオランダも物価が上がって、結構僕も大ダメージを食らってます。ここだけの話、毎月結構な赤字が出ています。その様子は前回の動画を見ていただければ、リアルなオランダ生活が見れると思いますので、まだ見てない方はぜひね、見てください。海外の情報を知らないと、今の日本の状況も相対的に考えることもできないと思いますので、中には余計にね、不安を感じる方もいらっしゃると思います。今回の動画を見ることによって、世界の現状を知ることで、海外と日本のインフレの比較もね、することもできますし、少し考え方が変わったりとか、こうした方がいいとか、今の状況を良くするために、いろんな行動をする方も出てくるかもしれませんので、ぜひ最後まで見ていってください。実際自分も今回のインタビューでかなり考えさせられた部分もあるので、今までは結構ネガティブな気持ちだったんですが、今はね、頑張ろうっていうね、気持ちで、オランダ生活を送ってます。あと今回の動画以外にも、テレビであまり紹介されてないリアルな海外情報も発信していますので、ぜひチャンネル登録といいねお願いいたします。ということで早速インタビュー動画をご覧いただきたいんですが、僕の英語力がまだまだなので、今回はですね、助っ人に来てもらったので、現地でご紹介します。それでは行ってみましょう。はい、ということでですね、助っ人をご紹介いたします。はい、マリエちゃんです。簡単に自己紹介お願いします。
はい、こんにちは。オランダ在住のベマリエと申します。私も一応 YouTube をやってるので、よかったらフォローお願いします。
最初の動画でなんか4万回ぐらい再生されてて結構バズってるんで。
そうなんですよ。一番最初に出したお寿司食べてるだけのやつがちょっとバズったので、そうですね、ちょっとおはぎ作り日本でやってたので趣味で、それをオランダで売ってたら結構餅好きな人がいたので、それもたまにやってます。
なるほど。ということで今日はインタビューをお願いいたします。
お願いします。
それではじゃあどんどんね聞いていきましょう。
Okay, hi.
Hi.
So you came to the Netherlands for your holidays?
Yes.
Yeah, and you're gonna leave tomorrow?
Leave tomorrow back to England. Yeah.
Okay. So I want to ask you about like inflation in the Europe because everything goes up right now, right? And what do you feel about that?
I mean, England especially at the moment, everything's really expensive.
Expensive.
You know, food, drink, cost of energy, really, really expensive. People are struggling, and
I think it's like the most expensive it's been in 41 years or something like that.
Right,
So,
exactly.
yeah, it is. I mean, obviously we've never seen it in our lifetime, but in the UK now they've kind of said officially it's a recession, so that's like even worse, and lots of people lose their jobs and stuff like
Oh
that.
my
So
God. Yeah?
it's I think it's out of everywhere in Europe. UK is like one of the worst. But,
Really?
Yeah.
That's very shocking to hear that.
Yeah.
Actually, similar things happen in Japan.
Oh, really?
Actually, yeah, but the problem is every price goes up, but the salary isn't.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
same thing.
Same.
Yeah,
Really?
especially in the more kind of like government-led jobs. Their jobs, they haven't had a pay rise in
No,
Years?
the nurses are going on strike next month, so in December. But they've never been on strike before, so it's like the first
It's a big
time
thing.
that everything's
Yeah,
quite bad.
because
Yeah.
their pay doesn't go up. Obviously, cost of living goes up, and they're
Wow.
like essential workers,
Yeah,
right?
they
Health
get
service.
really-
Well, still, you wanna live in your country then?
Well, we don't actually. Well, we don't live in the UK at the moment.
Oh.
We are from the UK, but we've just been living in Portugal for the past 3
Portugal?
months.
Yeah, but
So we work remotely.
we'll be in the UK for the next.
Oh, really? Okay, and about the gas, it goes up?
I think it's maybe like 3 or 4 times more than it was
Really?
last year
Oh
at the
my
same
God.
time.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in England at the moment who won't be putting their heating or anything on in winter, and they'll freeze. You know, they said a lot
Oh,
at the
so
moment this year.
They don't
like-
use it.
Yeah,
they
a lot of
won't
people
use
can't
it.
afford.
Oh my God.
And then I think they've said it's going to be the highest amount of deaths this year due to like not being able to put heating
Yeah.
on.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
It'll
it's
be
horrific.
kind of
That's
older
terrible.
people,
Yeah.
and families and things that are going to
Yeah.
be most affected, which
Yeah.
is. Yeah,
But the gas companies in the UK are making record profit at the moment.
Really?
yeah.
Me
So,
probably.
yeah.
And do you do something about saving money or something?
It's hard because people say, don't use Netflix or don't get coffee and things. But
Yeah, it's not going to make much of a
People-
difference.
Right.
people
It
don't
doesn't
have
reflect
that
any.
choice. The only choice is to kind of get better jobs and higher salaries, but no one has the time to train, or
course.
the businesses aren't giving out better salaries and things. So there's not much that the average person can do, really, is it?
We're quite fortunate where we are able to save at the moment, but a lot of people aren't.
Yeah, if we had kids, I don't know how.
Oh.
It would be very difficult.
Yeah, very different story, but
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much.
all right.
That's okay.
Yeah. So where do you live?
England.
England.
Yeah, England, yeah.
Okay, so I want to ask you about the inflation in Europe because every prices goes up right now.
Yeah.
So what do you feel about that actually?
Well, you can tell everything's got more expensive. Yeah. You feel stressed.
Very stressed.
Especially petrol. Petrol is so
Petrol.
expensive at the moment.
Like in Netherlands, maybe 5 times more expensive than before actually. But it's not like that in the England, do you think?
I don't think it's 5 times, but it has gone up a lot.
A lot, right? In Japan, it's the same things happen actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is like the prices goes up, but the salary isn't. Are you working?
Yeah, I'm working. I mean, I got a pay rise. I think everyone in my company got a pay rise in May. I guess that was part of the cost of living.
Okay.
And then I know some of my friends, they got just like a one-time payment of like £1,000, like from their company to help with cost of living. But yeah, that's just up to the company. Oh, and then what is it? The government gives you £60
yeah.
a month. A month for gas.
Yes.
For gas bills, like for heating for your house.
Oh yeah. Do you do something about saving money or something like it reflects your life?
Yeah, we're trying to save, like I won't put the heating on anymore. Like I'll use like hot water bottle, wrap up really warm. Just being more careful with like eating out and stuff, like making our own food.
Yeah, I still live at home with my family because I don't think I could afford to move out because everything's so expensive. And rent is ridiculously expensive at the moment.
And food, everything.
Everything.
Food,
Yeah.
drink.
Tesco meal deal has been where you get like a sandwich, a drink and a snack. It's been £3 like for years, and that's just gone up.
To what, like 370 now?
I don't know what it is now, but that's gone up, which was a big deal in England. Big deal.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Thank you very much. Thank you. And so where are you from?
From England.
From England. So you come in a holiday.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And I just want to ask you about the living in Europe because
Yeah.
everything goes up, like prices goes up. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, not great.
Not great.
No. Everything's got more expensive, but I think we're pretty lucky.
Yeah.
In terms of, I don't think it will affect us really directly. I think it's really tough times for everyone now.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't reflect you directly. for
it
now?
will, but I guess it's not a catastrophe like it might be for some people. You can see how it will really affect some people.
It's still okay for you guys?
For us, yeah, but we have good jobs, we have houses, we have,
I see.
yeah.
That's
For other
good.
people, it's much harder.
I see. Like, can I ask you like how much you like earn? Like income is average
100,000?
100,000?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're very lucky.
So like gas is, I think, as I assume, goes up compared with before.
Yes.
Gas prices.
Yeah,
so,
a lot.
Like,
Yeah.
do you try to not use a lot of gas or heater or something?
Yeah, I've just bought an electric blanket
I
to
see.
stop using my heating. Yeah.
Do you have kids or living
No.
together?
No.
Mm-hmm.
We're just friends.
Oh, okay, sorry. So, do you live in Germany?
In Germany, yes,
Okay.
of course.
Can I ask what kind of job do you do?
I'm work for security with alarm systems, camera.
And actually, I want to ask you about the inflation in the Netherlands. No, I mean Europe.
In Europe,
Germany,
yes.
Because the food and house rent goes up.
Yes,
I guess.
yes.
How do you feel about that?
Yes, it's true. I think the prices, everything go high, but too much. The income it's stay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
but the all
other
prices
products
will
goes up.
go up.
That's
Yes.
crazy, right? But do you think like you still want to live in Germany, or have you ever feel like you want to go?
No, I think at this moment Germany is a good place because they're very safe. Yes, the government help you, yeah? And that's the only positive thing. Yeah?
Things.
But it's irregularity too. It's not much more.
But do you like? I think like gas and the water like goes up right now.
Gas, the
House
electricity,
rent. Yeah,
everything goes up.
Like
Yes.
for example, in the Netherlands, it's more than like 5 times than expensive than ever. But
I don't know in the Netherlands, but in Germany also
it's the same.
It's the same.
Like
yes.
5 times. I think that's a lot. Some people that's more expensive than their rent
Yes.
actually. But do you still can live there?
You can still live there, yes, but it's another change about 5 years ago. What I say is the good thing is that the government help you, but it's okay.
I see.
You can live. You can
I
live.
see.
You
Like,
can live.
what kind of helping the government do you do?
And everything with the gas prices, they help
They
you.
pay?
They pay, yes,
Oh,
they pay.
like how much like?
Probably it's change to people. Maybe one person gets the whole help, 30%. Yeah?
Is that enough?
It's
Still?
yes and no.
So if you make a score for the government, what are you gonna say? 1 to 10?
When today 10 is the best.
Yeah.
I think it was for years ago was much better. Now I can say for the time at the moment 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
4 or 5.
So your job it's not really affect like.
No,
affected,
for me, no.
It's
No.
still okay.
Yes, it's
Okay.
still good.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Have a
Have a
nice
good
day.
day. Thank you so much. So where do you live?
I live in the United States.
United States. What kind of job you do?
I work as an interpreter. I work for like hospitals and attorneys and law firms, and just translate from a language to another language
I see.
and just help those people.
I want to ask you about the inflation in your country, especially because in Europe everything goes up, like food
Yeah.
and house rent. And how is in the United States?
In the United States, it's inflation. I think it went up to more than 8%.
8%. Okay.
Right, but I think the Federal Reserve, our bank, it brought it down a little bit. I think it went down to 7.7. That's what it's at right now. So they at least stopped it, and hopefully it'll go down, and things will, cost what they used to cost.
How about the gas, electricity?
Gasoline, with the war in Ukraine, the gasoline did go up compared to what it costs in Europe. Is not that much, but compared to Europe, the gasoline in the United States is cheap. But other things have gone up. Bread, like for sandwich,
Yeah, right,
it's ridiculous. It used to cost $2. It's now up to $4 or $5.
Wow. So actually the same things happen in Japan right now, and the inflation is goes up, but so food and everything goes up, but the salary stays. It's the same things happening in the United States, or?
Yes, the salary is still the same, and the price still go up. So it's a little bit difficult. It's the same situation.
It's the same
Yes.
situation. But yet still you can afford it. Your life.
Me, yes, at the moment, yes, but it's a little more difficult. But yes.
So do you feel like the people in the United States, they complain about the government or the prices goes down up, but
A lot of people in the United States complain about the healthcare, about going to see a dentist, medic. It's not like Europe where it's cheaper. It's more expensive, and it's hard. If you need a surgery, it's you'll be in debt.
Oh yeah.
So that's what most people complain about. Yeah.
So do you feel like it's changed few years, or it's the same thing?
It is a little bit different. Most you can see when you buy food to eat. That's when you see the most difference. That's when you would see the increase in prices. Yeah.
I see. So house rent? How about house rent?
Rent, it has gone up. The house market, it's record high.
Record
It's
high.
a house that 10 years ago would cost $200,000. Now it costs $450.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's it's more than 100% increase. Yeah.
I see. So the rent is also.
Yeah, rent goes up with that.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's very difficult to pay every rent.
Yes.
Yeah?
For most people, yeah.
Okay, so if we make a score for the government, 1 to 10,
It's about a 6
about 6.
Six.
Why is that?
because recently President Obama he instituted a program. It's like a website in the government. It's called healthcare.gov, and there you can find more affordable healthcare. And something that would cost you $400, now it costs you $80, $100. So that can help a lot of people. And if you need to have a surgery, you get cancer, anything, then you don't have to go broke.
Cool. But they still, it's 6.
6.5.
6.5.
Yeah.
1 month.
We came to Netherlands like in October 20.
Yeah.
So
yeah, just starting. Just got our first apartment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you
right.
find a house?
Yesterday received a confirmation from landlord.
Oh.
But before it was like
I know. I took like 3 months to find it.
Oh my god. Yeah, for now these prices are just crazy high, and rental markets just in general just crazy, and there's a lot of crowds around it, so when you come to apartment there's already like 10, 20, 50 people who's already ready to rent it and ready to overbid. Yeah, we were kind of shocked.
Oh.
yeah. We were not looking apartments in Netherlands, in Amsterdam. Yeah, we were looking for like Amstelveen and the nearby cities. But the situation on the market is not pretty much different from Amsterdam.
That's true.
Yeah.
We are lucky that we got this apartment so quick, I guess, in just a month.
So why did you decide to move to the Netherlands this period?
We left our country because of the political situation out there, so we can't go back.
Okay.
We don't have home anymore. And when we left it, we decided that we will just travel from the different countries and find some new home for us.
But it's like very affects your life because of the prices, like food and rent. Everything goes up.
I think we're kind of lucky because we work in IT.
IT.
So yeah, we make some money, but even for us it's pretty high. I don't think we will be able to make out some savings. We just spent everything for life.
And actually the same thing is happening in Japan right now. Like every inflation goes up. But the problem is that the food is, prices goes up, but the salary isn't.
Yes.
Do you think it's the same in here or?
Yeah, I think that's the situation for a lot of countries because we lived in Turkey for 6 months prior, and exactly the same. Crazy high inflation, and people just don't know how to live anymore because they will need to have 2-3 jobs just to afford to live.
Talking about local peoples.
Yeah, just local peoples because we come here with salary in US dollars, and for us it was cheaper, but they have in Turkish liras. And for them it's
okay. Thank you very much. That was a very nice interview. Where are you from?
From Alkmaar.
Alkmaar.
Yeah.
Alkmaar. Okay. Can I ask what kind of job do you do?
I'm a social worker specialized in young people.
So I want to ask you about the inflation in the Netherlands because every prices goes up, like food and house rent and everything. And how do you feel about that?
I think that I live with my girlfriend, with my partner, and we both have a good income. So for now, it's not a big problem for us, except that we're not able to save as much as we did. So we do notice it, but we think that we're doing okay comparing to what other people are suffering from. If you have middle or bit below middle income, then it is a problem. And especially if you are single, for couples, I think it's less of a problem than when you're single income.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really affect your life, or
no, not right now.
Not right now.
But I'm really glad that the FNV, so the union company, is negotiating about the wages
Oh yeah.
for us. And I think that's important that they do that, because otherwise it will be a problem.
Yeah.
And what is difficult is that I work for a foundation that gets money from the
Government.
from the government. And if the government does not increase the prices, then it's going to be a problem. And a lot of people that I need to help are suffering from that too. And they are looking for possibilities to cut on healthcare, on social care. So that's a problem. But I think that's a job for the politicians.
That's true. And actually the same thing is happening in Japan right now. But the problem is like food and rent goes up, but the salary isn't goes up.
Yeah.
Is the same thing
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. I think our inflation was about 11%.
Yeah, 12.
Latest numbers, and you just don't see it
Yeah,
in
right.
your, in your
like
income at all.
You think there's gonna happen some democracy or something like raising wages?
I hope so.
Yeah, it's only so, but we have a pretty right-wing government right now, and I think that's a problem. And a lot of the blame goes to refugees right now, or people that are coming here from abroad, and I think that's unfair, because it's not them that's the problem. It's the policy that we made, and it's that rich people only get richer by the system that we have right now. It's that if you buy a house here and you can rent it, you do not have to pay any taxes on the income that you get from it. But for me, I'm just an employee, I have to pay those taxes. So it's unfair, because if you are rich, you're only getting richer, and if you're not rich, it only gets harder to make a living for yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but for you, for now it's fine.
For now, it's fine. I can buy my food. I can, wear my clothes. I can live my life. I can take care of myself. But I won't be able to help my parents, for example, if I was needed to. And I'm lucky that my parents are okay, because they have their own business, and that's going well right now. But if it wasn't that, then we would have a problem, because there's not much left after everything.
That's true.
Yeah.
So if we make a score for the government,
Yeah.
what are you gonna say? Like 1 to 10?
Okay, I would give it a 6.
6?
Because I think that we have a healthcare system comparing to other countries. It's okay, but I think that we do have a lot of problems on inequality, on racism here. So I think that we can do a lot better, especially if you think that the Netherlands is a rich country. So why not do better? Why not take care of other people and help the poor? So there's room for improvement.
Yeah. And if you don't mind, can I ask you like how much income, like average?
Yeah.
For you?
For now, it's netto. So when the taxes are off, I get 2,100 euros now.
So maybe for you it's still okay, but for other people it's not.
Yeah.
Like if you were living alone, you wouldn't be able to
Oh
pay
yeah,
rent.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So
She has a partner.
Yeah.
I just recently got out of a relationship, and I had to move back with my parents because I can't afford to rent.
Yeah. I see.
So.
Yeah, we also have a problem with housing at the moment. A lot of apartments are actually empty because the prices of the houses got up. So it's cheaper to buy it and then split it, or not to rent it at all. So the prices are up. Especially people that want to live in Amsterdam, they
rent.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed it, but the people in Amsterdam are mostly, a lot of rich people. For average people, it's not possible to live in Amsterdam and start a family here.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so do you live in the Netherlands?
Yes, I live here in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. Okay, cool. So are you Dutch?
I'm Dutch, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can see by the height,
that's
right?
true. Yeah, I can see.
Real Dutch, yeah.
That's true. And can I ask what kind of job do you do?
I work in radio.
Radio?
Yeah, I'm a
What?
radio producer.
Really?
And, also a little bit of I'm just starting to host also a little bit.
That's so. Okay, so I want to ask about the inflation in Europe, because the food, every prices goes up suddenly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
how do you feel about that?
Well, it's not nice, of course. It does mean that you can like take less, take out food, or maybe like have to choose whether to go out or not. Those kind of things. I'm not really struggling myself, so I'm lucky for that. How is it in Japan?
It's actually the same problem
Yeah.
happening in Japan, but the problem is like everything prices goes up, but the salary isn't goes up.
Yeah.
Is the same things happen in the Netherlands?
Yeah, I think so. I think the inflation is like what 10% or something already, and I still make the same. And I've also heard of friends who did go to their boss and say, "I want more." You know, yeah. So you should definitely do that. And yeah, I think some people are like less lucky than others. Like I live inclusive, so I have like a monthly fee of electricity and gas.
I see.
But especially with people who have like a fluctuating contract, they are in real fucking danger. Yeah.
That's tricky, right? Do you have any complaints about the government or something?
Well, I'm really curious about that. I see so much polarization, and the same happened with Corona, and people who have very loud opinions and go. I really like that they are demonstrating, but I also see so much polarization, also in politics, with people from the left and the right field who are like fucking clashing and really hating each other. And I think we have to be critical about our government, but I won't try to say Mark Rutte is a that's our president, but I won't say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why do you think like it doesn't really affect your life?
I see so much people who have it worse, who have to get to the voedselbank. It's like you can go there and pick up free food that's like left.
Oh,
So that's like a service they provide for people who really don't have money anymore. So it's always whenever I feel a little bit sorry for myself, I just like go on YouTube and watch other people who have it worse, and then realize, well, I should not be complaining. There's people dying, Kim.
Oh, okay.
That's a Kim Kardashian reference.
What's that?
There was an episode about Kim Kardashian, and she lost her diamond earring, and she was like, "Oh my God, my diamond earring!" And then her sister was, "Kim, there's people dying." So that's like you should always listen to that. Whenever you feel bad, you should just think, "Kim, there's people dying. People have it worse. Stop complaining."
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Anything else?
More?
Okay, thank you so much. Do you live in the Netherlands?
Yeah.
Yeah? And what do you feel about like every prices goes up right now?
The price is going up very fast.
Well, what do you feel about it? Frustrated?
It don't matter.
Doesn't matter? Oh yeah? It doesn't really reflect your life?
We can live as we want. We have no problem.
So you don't feel like it doesn't bother your life?
We have no problems.
Why is that?
We are looking very well where we're going to shop for grocery and.
So you're choosing
Yeah.
cheap things
Yeah.
and you're managing.
Yeah.
The rent it goes up or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still you feel okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just next door, there are a lot of Ukraine people.
I see.
And they have a lot of problem.
Yeah.
So I can say we have no problem.
It's very crazy that Russians bombing our Ukraine. Very crazy matter. It is
Yeah,
not
right.
good.
It's not good.
It's
No.
not
But you
good.
put it.
Yeah, we understand. Do you live in the Netherlands? Or?
Yes, we do live in
Oh,
the
you
Netherlands.
live in
Yeah,
the
we're Dutch.
Okay, so like I want to ask about the inflation in the Netherlands because every prices goes up, like food and rent,
Yeah.
house rent, everything goes up.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's just the way it is.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really affect your life
Not so much.
so much.
But that's because we're very privileged.
No, not privileged, but we have a above average income, so it's and inflation is always going on. It's sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. But
Yeah.
We're not particularly rich, but we have a great life.
Oh, but the gas goes up, right?
The gas, we can still afford it, but
I see.
that's because our income is relatively all right.
Yeah, and I have a wood stove. So I have wood. I chop wood somewhere in a garden, and I chop wood there, and so I have a wood stove, and I have solar panels on the roof.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a big difference.
So did you change, like, did you do something to save money or something after the prices goes up?
No, he did that before. He's smart.
So you much before you
Yeah.
prepare for it.
Yeah.
Do you have any like complaints about the government or something or not?
It's first world struggles. Come on. We're standing here in Amsterdam. It's incredibly rich people all around us. You can buy whatever you want.
My opinion is there is always in every country there are many problems. Holland is a dense populated country, so the government has thousands and thousands of problems to solve, and they cannot solve all, but I think they're doing a quite good job here, and we're blessed. We have a government that's reasonably reliable.
We can
very
say whatever
little
we
corruption
want. We can
here.
do
It's a free
whatever we
country.
want.
We can do what we want. We can live how we want. So I don't think it's
We
so
can
bad.
worship who we want. So
We can believe what we want. We can love who we want. We can dress how we want.
yeah.
We can go where we want. We can smoke what we want.
Maybe we'll record it. Okay. The last question, if you don't mind, can I ask how much income, like average, you have?
An average income here is about average should be 2,500
Yeah, I think
euros a month. I think that's
yeah.
average.
Yeah.
And do you think it's your income is more than average?
It's
Yes,
more, yeah.
absolutely.
Much more.
No, a little
Substantially more. Enough more.
Okay, now okay. Prices goes up, like food and products, everything.
Yeah.
But the salary is not going up.
Right, yeah, the
It's the
salaries
same-
are going up here.
are going
Yeah,
up
but
here.
not so fast. But
Not so fast, but they are going up. Yeah.
Okay.
And the
so it's a
government
little bit-
subsidizes the poorer people with for their gas bill, and we don't starve
No.
at all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I
people
didn't
do have a very low income. They have problems.
But at least we have social security, and it's
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, yeah.
everybody.
That's so
so
true.
it's all relative. But I think when you look around you here, we can only decide that we're
Yeah.
so blessed.
And
No.
always we wonder there are so many young people, students that are lunching everywhere, and
No, that's true.
so
Eating out, yeah.
So do you have any advices for the people who struggle with this life right now?
Count your blessings.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit easy to say if there's not a lot to feel blessed about, but still part of it, an important part of it is still
Yeah.
mindset.
If you can work, there is a lot of jobs nowadays.
That's true.
Yeah,
There's-
absolutely.
You can, if
Better
you
than
want to
ever.
work, you can have a job.
Yeah.
So
There's always opportunities, and hopefully we're heading in a better direction. Come on, let's show.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
ということで皆さんいかがだったでしょうか。給料が良かったりとか、贅沢しないで安いものを選ぶことで、全く問題ない人も、いたり、逆に実家にね、帰ったりとか、困っている方もね、いらっしゃいました。インタビューを聞いてて思ったのが、高収入の人はもちろんなんですが、お子さんがいない共働きの方々はそこまで影響がなくて、逆にシングルとかファミリーですね。もしくは共働きじゃないファミリー。っていうのはかなり影響が出ている印象でした。自分も今子供が1人いて、3人暮らしで、子供がまだちっちゃいので、妻がなかなか働けなかったんですけども、最近、働くようになって、めちゃくちゃ助かってるんですけど、困ってる人と困ってない人の差がね、かなりあると感じました。ですが一番印象に残ってるのは、イギリスの最多の死亡者が出てるとか、キム・カーダシアンの話ですね。人が死んでるんだよっていう、話があったと思うんですけども、その話が僕としてはすごいね、考えさせられましたね。おそらくホームレスの人も増えていると思いますし、この冬本当に大変な目に遭っている方もいらっしゃると思いますので、そう考えるとまだまだ自分は大丈夫なんだなと思えるようになりました。なのでインフレについて不安に思われている方、世界にはそういった方もいるという認識を持つことでポジティブな思考になったら嬉しいです。で、前の僕の動画で海外に住んでいる日本人の方のコメントもたくさん来たんですけど、こっちではインフレ何十%ですとか、もう大変ですっていう、コメントも結構来たんですね。日本以外でも困っている方もいらっしゃいますし、やっぱり日本と海外の差はあるかもしれないんですけども、それぞれいろんな事情があったりとか、大変な状況だったりすると思いますので、ほとんどの人にとって良くないことが今世界で、起きています。で、僕もね、すごい今大変なんですけども、キム・カーダシアンさんの話をね、忘れずに、なんとかみんなで乗り越えていきましょう。はい、ということで僕のチャンネルではテレビでは紹介されない海外のリアルな情報だとか、移住情報も発信しています。海外にいろんな人が出ていくことで、世界がもっと面白くなると思っていますので、海外に出たいと思っている人をサポートできたらいいなと思っていますので、ぜひ興味がある方いましたらチャンネル登録といいねお願いします。コメントでは今回の動画良かったとか、こうした方がいいとか、簡単にでもいいのでコメントしていただけたらめちゃくちゃ嬉しいです。あと動画にしてほしい企画とかも募集してますので、気軽にコメントください。それでは次の動画でバイ。